Today on DoodleDrawArt, we're going to draw Fozzy Bear from the Muppets. We're going to start off in the center of his face with a circle for his nose. And then touching the circle, we're going to draw his eyes, and they're going to be ovals that start here and end here. And another one on this side. Oval that starts here and ends here. And they're not quite the same size, are they? So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to make this one bigger. That's better. Alright, now inside Fozzy's eyes are his eyelids, and they curve in the same way that his eyes curve. So we'll start here, and we'll curve up and to the side. And this part here has a brown ridge, and then there's some pink up above. Same thing for the other eye. We're going to curve up and then down. Twice. Great, and then we have some nice big circles in the middle. And this part will be black. Alright, so now we're going to draw his eyebrows, and his eyebrows are fairly close to his eyes, and they curve up this way, and then they curve around this way. So this is the general outline for his eyebrow, like this, and the other one like this, and they're sort of fluffy. Them bump a little bit because he's such a furry bear. I just love it when Fozzy plays the piano. So he's going to be wearing a hat. And his hat's going to come straight across here near his eyebrows, and his ears are going to come in front of his hat a little bit. So I'm just going to show where his ears are going to go right away. Something like that. But let's finish his hat now. Coming out from behind his ear on this side, and then it's not a very new looking hat, so it's just going to come down a bit like this and up a bit like this and then back in. I almost ran out of room here, didn't I? And it has a ribbon across the hat as well, so these will be two different colors. Alright, so here's his ear, and we're just going to show all the way around his ear that he's real fluffy. Same thing on the other ear. We'll just mark in the shape of his fur going around his ear. And then we'll draw the inside of his ear. Something like this. With some fluff. And same thing on the other side. A bit like that. Alright, so now it's time to draw the bottom of his face. And just below his nose here, it's going to have a nice big open mouth. And his mouth is really wide. It comes out as far as the bottom of his ear. So it's going to start here, it's going to come to this line, it's going to come out toward the bottom of this ear over here. Big open mouth. So it's going to go like this. And because it's so big and open, I'm just going to make a nice big watermelon shape here, like this. Now his face, the edges of his fur, are going to come around like this, right from here under his ear, heading towards the outside of his mouth and under his chin, like that. Alright, so now we'll just draw the furry edges of his mouth. So we're just going to make it look like it's furry, a little bit of bumps here and there, not just a straight line. And same thing underneath here. I'll draw a nice mouth with a little bit of a furry bottom here. Alright, so this is Fozzy Bear, and then we'll just draw where his shoulders are, a little bit of fur here. And I think we have everything here for Fozzy. I'm just going to narrow up the top of his face a tiny bit here. I think he's a little thinner at the top than he is at the bottom. It's good to fix these things before you go back in with your marker, because now's the time to change it. And of course, let's draw his tongue, because we're His mouth is open like this. We can see his tongue inside of his mouth here. I'll draw a little line down the middle. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that looks good. His ear's a little bigger maybe. Great. All right, so now it's time to go over this with my permanent marker, and I'll do that in time lapse. Alright, so now we're ready to erase all of our sketch lines. And we're ready to color Fozzy. So let's see, I'm going to start off by using a bit of black, just gently, hardly coloring in all of the areas where I'm going to want my brown to be the darkest. Alright, so that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching me draw and color Fozzy Bear. And I'm on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook, so if you would like to share your drawings with me, be sure to tag me in any posts that you make on any of those social networks. And of course, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe on my YouTube video. And I would love it if you would come back again to draw some more with me. Thanks for watching.